Welcome back. Breaking news now coming in of what's expected in the Parliament, and sources within the government have now confirmed that Nirmala Sitharaman, the Union Finance Minister, will be bringing the white paper on economic mismanagement by the UPA at around 4 p.m. today. That's when we are expecting it to be tabled in the Parliament, perhaps in the Lok Sabha first. Whether we see a discussion on it after that, whether that happens tomorrow, we'll have to keep an eye out on that. But this, of course, comes as promised by Nirmala Sitharaman in her budget presentation. It is also going to come a few hours after the Congress put out their black paper on the economic management by this government in the last 10 years. Remember, Nirmala Sitharaman during her budget presentation had said that a white paper will be put out on economy. This will be talking of the 10 years of the UPA rule. During an exclusive conversation with Group Editor-in-Chief Rahul Joshi, Nirmala Sitharaman had confirmed that now is the time for the country to know what kind of economy we inherited and how we turned it around, which is why it's important to put out details of what exactly happened in the 10 years of UPA rule. Payal, my colleague, now joining us, getting us more details. Payal, we're given to understand now that at 4 p.m. is when it's going to be presented by the Union Finance Minister. Are we expecting a discussion after that as well?
Poonam, as the news was first broken by CNN Network 18 yesterday that the government will bring in a white paper today in the Lok Sabha, they are given to understand that Nirmala Sitharaman, in fact, will be not only laying on the table the white paper that is going to speak about the economic mismanagement as well, but there will also be a detailed and an intense discussion on this entire issue, what the government has been able to tell us, because people of the country need to know what really the UPA did and how it really paralyzed the economy. So it's not just about bringing a paper as committed by the Finance Minister, but also very interestingly, Poonam, normally when you have a discussion of this sort, you always have to do it under some rule or the other, and of course the rule also mandates for voting or not voting as well. But since this was part of Nirmala Sitharaman's budget speech and this was part of the commitment of the budget, as per the rules, there has to be no voting which can happen, and of course the discussion will happen, at a time and as a time chosen by the government. And on the basis of that, the reply will also come in from the Finance Minister. So you can expect a lot of fireworks in Parliament today, with the Congress having released what they call the black paper against the NDA government, and the NDA government now is going to release the white paper which is against the UPA mismanagement.
Right, so what transpires after 4 p.m., we'll keep an eye out on that. For the moment, Payal, thank you so much for getting us those details.